Hey, what's up guys? Today we are going to be discussing the Upgrade Predator, aka the Assassin Predator, also known as the Ultimate Predator. And today he's going up against the Queen of Queens, the Xenomorph Queen. Let's get it. This one's gonna be a great one. Check it out. Starting with the Ultimate Predator. This assassin happens to have flesh that can turn into a form of armor that is bulletproof and plasma caster proof. He can effortlessly smash a car by whaling one of his own species into it and decapitate them with one simple pull of his arm, using only one arm. This was of course a fugitive predator. These are incredible creatures, the dogs here. And then you've got the Assassin Predator himself. And the Assassin Predator, aka the Ultimate Predator, is just a beast. This is in fact the original mask that they were using for the suit for the Ultimate Predator. I think it's pretty badass, in my opinion. But anyway, yeah, these creatures have wrist blades that can shoot out like projectile weapons and absolutely blow your body apart with how much force they're shot with. And they have a literal plasma caster on their arm, as seen here, that can literally blow up or blow through just about anything. And the wrist blades, as I said, completely shred. The Predator's plasma and their plasma casters is harder than anything humans could even conceive of creating. Do you fathom that? Look at this shit. Hey yo. There goes another man down. Check it out, check it out. The Predator's natural armor was malfunctioning when he was shot in the mandible. The Upgrade tosses humans and Predators around like ragdolls. If he didn't dodge that shot, he would have been obliterated. They are true beasts and skilled savages. And of course, they can literally survive taking bullets at point blank range to the back of the skull, as seen here. So, this Ultimate Predator versus the Alien Queen. Well, let me tell you about the Alien Queen. The Queen Xeno. The Queen Alien is a very large, very aggressive defender of her hive. She can survive being frozen in ice and even in the vacuum of space. Here is a pic of her next to the King Alien, and as you can see, it has a few feet on her. This is the new King Alien. Keep in mind, the Rogue Alien was killed by the Queen Alien, the Rogue being the original King Alien, but this new Rogue, as depicted here, I don't know how she'd fare against him. But let's get back to the fight at hand. The Ultimate Predator is considered by many to be the fiercest being in the entire galaxy, and he'll be going up against the Queen Alien, the Queen of Queens, his greatest foe yet. Let's get it. The Alien Queen, aka Xenomorph Queen, has telepathy and telepathically communicates with all those that are subservient to her and under her, such as the drones, warriors, praetorians, etc. They all bow before the Queen, and they all do as she wishes. She is one of the most powerful beings in the Xenomorph lore, period. And definitely powerful, as she's equipped with an inner jaw that can pierce directly through just about anything, including Predator armor, and straight through their skulls, right through their biomasks. They can even survive heavy gunfire and explosives being shot directly at them. They possess 4 arms, all with great claws. Very long, sharp claws alongside a very powerful tail that can whip an enemy many feet away. And feet that can kick an opponent to death, causing them to fly far, far away. And the tail itself, if it penetrates through something, that's an instant kill, regardless of the circumstance. That is a fatal wound. They also possess a thick, near impenetrable mesoskeleton around their body, and they're known for ramming their large crown-like mesoskeleton structures on their heads straight into their enemies. Only a powerful predator can truly pierce through the mesoskeleton. onto the fight. Now keep in mind, I keep these fights completely based off of how these creatures and characters would actually act and fight. Yes, I construct these fights myself. Now on to the fight. The assassin predator has been tasked with taking out an entire xenomorph hive alone, and he gladly accepts entering the hive and facing 4 Praetorians. The one in the middle charges at him and attempts to ram him with its dome, but he immediately shoots his wrist blade straight through its dome, killing it instantly. He extracts his wrist plasma caster and he immediately blows open the next Praetorian skull with his plasma caster shot, completely obliterating its head. And as the next one goes to bite him, he stabs it straight up through the mouth, straight through the skull, poking his blade through the top of its head, and then drops it down to the ground. The last standing Praetorian proceeds to try to kick the ultimate predator, but he grabs its foot, drops it to the ground, slashes it through the chest and neck vertically, and then proceeds to decapitate it, and then mows down some drones and warriors and makes his way to the Queen's chambers. This is where the real fight begins. The Queen detaches herself from her ovipositor, absolutely pissed, and she charges at the assassin predator, but he leaps through the air only to be swatted away by the Queen's tail with such force that he breaks through the hive wall, flies multiple feet, and then gets embedded in the next wall. She comes out through the entrance and walks up towards the assassin predator. He gets up and shakes the injuries off. He proceeds to blow a hole through her chest with his plasma caster, and then runs at her. She runs at him and then kicks him so hard he goes flying back and crashing into the wall. He gets back up, charges back over at her, and he leaps through the air and implants his blade directly into her chest. Her dominant hand grabs him and throws him away so hard that he goes flying and then slams into the ground, creating a minor crater. He once again stands back up, but this time he leaps, and as she turns to the side to swat him with her tail, the ultimate predator lands directly on her waist, plunging the blade straight into her, and then he grabs onto her mesoskeleton, takes the blade out, and places it in her a little higher and climbs up her body on the side of her like this. He gets up to the very top and jumps onto the back of her neck, staring directly at the area between her spine and the back of her head. He shoots his blade straight through this area. He then jumps off of her and waits. And what happens? The Queen's entire skull explodes. Winner, the one and only ultimate predator, aka assassin predator. It's been your boy Dyson. Audi.